Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're unboxing the PS5 Pro. The PS5 Pro launched on November 7th and I was lucky enough to get my hands on one. And I'm pretty excited to unbox this and take a look and see what we got inside. So let's get into it. Okay, now that we got the box cut open, let's take a look and see what we got inside. First off is the accessories. Right out of the box, the PS5 Pro comes with the HDMI 2.1 cable, which you will need if you want to obtain 120 frames per second on particular games, and also to get the highest resolution and performance out of your PS5. Next is the power adapter, which is pretty standard. It's basically the same one that we got with the PS5 and the PS4 before that, so nothing more to see here. Next up, we have the USB-C to USB-C cord, which you can use to plug up to your PS5 Pro to charge your controller and other devices. And as always, it comes with the PS5 DualSense controller. I actually would have preferred or would have liked if Sony gave us the PS5 DualSense Edge controller to go with the PS5 Pro. I think it just makes sense, but you know, we got what we got. Last but not least, we got the clips that clip into the vent of the PS5 Pro so that you can lay a PS5 Pro on the side safely, and I'll demonstrate that later on in the video. And now the real reason that we're all here, the unboxing of the PS5 Pro. Never mind the table. I'm using my son's table. He scribbles and writes all over it, so you know, if you have kids, you understand. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and take off the edge pieces here, lay this down on my son's table, and start to unroll this and see what it looks like in person. And here it is, the PS5 Pro. Upon first impressions, the thing looks pretty clean, not gonna lie. Seeing the vents and stuff in person definitely gives it more of an aggressive look to it. One thing that I want to point out and confirm by Sony themselves that it is much lighter than the original PS5. I never got the PS5 Slim, so I never held a lighter one before. I just have the original, but it is much lighter. As you can see, you can hold it basically one hand and not even have to worry about dropping it. And on the back here, you got an HDMI port, an Ethernet port, and 2 USB ports. And on the front, you got 2 USB-C ports instead of 1 USB-C and 1 USB port. And just like the last PS5, you still got the PlayStation logo. And also there's a little bit of detail here on the bottom with the 3-dimensional triangle, circle, X, and square logos. The PS5 Pro only comes in a digital version. If you want to add a disk drive to the side, you can, but that costs an extra $80, I believe. But I went all digital a long time ago. As far as the design goes, I like it. It's subtly aggressive, and I can dig that. Now, if you want to stand it up, you can either buy a vertical stand or not. I decided just to buy one because just to have a more stable base. As the last PS5 came with a stand. Unfortunately, this time we have to buy it. And I believe it's like $30. As I mentioned earlier, you can set your PS5 Pro up vertically or horizontally. If you want to set it on the side, you just put the clips in right here. Put the other one over here. You don't have to guess the position. If you actually look, there's actually specific spots to put it. And this is what it looks like on the side. Personally, I always stand my PlayStations up. But if you want to lay it down, that's what you do. And for the process of installing the stand, the new stand is a little bit different than the last one. A lot easier. You just take out this little port right here. It comes with a screw. And you basically just take this, set it right up, align it. You can't mess it up. It fits perfectly and you'll know it when you got it. And then you just take the screw and you just screw it right into this little position right here. You can use a screwdriver or a flathead. I had to use my hand, it was good enough. And there you go. You got the stand for the new PS5 Pro, which I believe is the same exact stand as the PS5 Slim. Now you always have the option of changing out the face plates on the side or the panels on the side to give it a different color variation. My last PlayStation 5, I did change it out. I put the black plates on it, but this one I think I'm just going to keep it with the white and black. I like the aggressive black lines. And for comparison, this is what the PS5 Pro looks like to the original PS5. It is basically the same height, a lot slimmer, and a lot lighter. So like I mentioned before, last time I changed my plates to black plates, and this one I'm just going to keep it how it is, straight off the box. Also last time I changed out the original sticker and put a more classic PlayStation logo behind the plate. And I think this time I might just leave it just how it is. Although I do really like that classic look. But here they are, side by side, basically the same height. They basically have the same ports, just positioned differently. Now let's get into the specs. The PS5 Pro is designed to be more powerful and to take away the dilemma of having to choose between fidelity mode or performance mode. Most players like myself, 9 times out of 10 I choose performance because I like the way the game feels. It runs smoother, it makes it feel more next gen to me. Although I really do appreciate visuals. When a game looks great but runs at 30 FPS, it kind of bothers me, I'm not gonna lie. So the PS5 Pro has a much larger GPU than the original and renders much faster than the original. But they also introduced AI-driven upscaling, which is supposed to take your image and upscale it to a more native 4K resolution. So if you run in performance mode, like most players do, you'll also get the advantage of the resolution mode. It's going to run smooth and it's going to look great. PlayStation Spectre Super Resolution, or PSSR, is what they're calling the AI-driven upscaling technology. It's designed to give you all the benefits of resolution mode, but all the performance of performance mode, which most players choose. So depending on what the game is, you'll still get your 60 FPS or even a 120 FPS, and you'll still get the benefits of ray tracing when it comes to reflections on vehicles or water, depending on the game that you're playing. Now, I haven't tried any of these games out yet, but I plan on doing so in an upcoming video. And I'll let you know, is the PS5 Pro really worth you buying? Depending on the person, it may not be. If you just find how your PS5 Pro is now, there's no need to upgrade. But if you're an enthusiast and somebody who wants the best of both worlds, performance and visuals, this is probably what the PS5 should have been from the jump. But let me know down in the comments, will you be getting a PS5 Pro? And if not, let me know why. And if you are, also let me know why. Because I'm genuinely interested in why somebody would or would not want to upgrade to the PS5 Pro. I get it both ways, trust me, I get it. But I think it's an interesting conversation, and I would like to hear from you. Also, if you're interested in seeing how it performs and want an honest opinion from someone like me, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I paid for this out of my pocket. It wasn't sent to me. So I am 1000% hoping it's everything that I want it to be. But if it's not, I will let you guys know. Because I don't want you guys to waste your money for something when I can sit here and let you know ahead of time. But if you're interested in seeing more videos about the PS5 Pro, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what questions you have, and I'll try my best to answer them. I appreciate you watching, and have a good day.